quickly for myself, the audio in this video is a little bit different to normal for the first half an hour, then it gets back to normal.
Welcome back to SnowRunner. You join us today in Northport, Alaska, as we are in the International Transtar 4070A. We're currently heading north on these treacherous roads to pick up some fuel for the Port Polar Base supply mission. Hopefully on the way we can do a couple of other things that I'm kind of hoping to clear as well. One of those is an upgrade, and that's where we're heading first and foremost. Hoping it's something good, something that we can use on our trucks. Time will tell. Hopefully we can get there in one piece. I wasn't expecting it to be this tricky to even get up these areas. The International Transtar is struggling. I don't know what's going on. We've never really had many issues with the International Transtar. It's always been reliable. For some reason, we're struggling. I know we all know in Northport, Alaska, the ground isn't the best, but it is really showing what trucks are any good in these conditions and which aren't. It's really showing them up, and they're not the ones I expected either. The ones that have really done well for us previously are struggling, which is very surprising. Something we need to look at then, I think. I don't know whether we need to change tyres or we need to do something. But there we go. We're here for the upgrade. That's the important part. We've made it. Let's grab this and hope it's something that we can use. Please. All-wheel drive would be nice. Okay. What we got? Raised suspension. Okay. What's it for? Okay. It's for a vehicle we don't have, the Freightliner. It's one of those things. Okay, so we're heading north, and this is the plan. This straight road goes all the way north. And on the way, there is this little mission here, oil tank delivery. We're going to try and pick that oil tank up and take it with us all the way up here to the fuel station, where we'll pick up 2 lots of fuel and take it on to the Port Polar Base. I thought we may as well complete this other mission on the way because it makes sense. It's there. There's the Port Polar Base, not too far away. Yeah, it makes sense. We're passing it near enough. We should be able to drag it forward. I don't think we can hook it on the back because we have the bed on the back, which stops kind of putting a trailer on the back. So we won't be able to tow it that way. But with the winch, we should be fine. My only concern is how bad the International Transtar has been so far. I wasn't expecting it to struggle as it did to this point, and now I'm worried that we're not going to make it. It's quite hilly by the looks of things, the way north. We're stuck again. So yeah, I wasn't expecting to be this rough. Thought, it'd be easy. We'll drag it with us on the winch. Happy days. Okay, this could be a bit of a struggle. Time will tell, I suppose. Let's see how we go. Come on, International Transtar. You've done better than this. You are better than this. Come on. Unless I'm doing something seriously wrong with driving this. Doesn't seem. This isn't the International Transtar we know and love. That's the thing. It's just so struggling. Right, but once you get onto a better track, maybe you'll do better. That's the thing. I can't remember if I've got chains on or not, because that could be the issue. We've found previously some vehicles excel in chains, some really struggle, and the ones that struggle generally been the vehicles that are really good in mud. For whatever reason, they just don't do well with chains. So maybe that's something we've got to look at. I keep trying the chains just in case they do work with the vehicle. I know they're not generally for snow, they're for ice. But some of the tracks are quite iced. It's icy mud at the end of the day. But yeah, maybe this one, I can't remember if we've got chains on or not. If it has, it could account for some of the problems. But I don't want to send it all the way back to the garage to find out either. We're already out and about. We've got to carry on. Right, let's go see if we can reverse in and grab this trailer. We're not going to be able to hook it up, as I say. We should be able to grab it on the winch. Now, my concern is, obviously, we need the winch to constantly move the flipping the Transtar. So we're going to keep taking the winch off the trailer, move forward, winch back on the trailer, bring it towards us. I think that's how it's going to go. How are we connecting here? I'll probably mess this up already by the looks of things. It's more the fact I just can't get any decent positioning. Nothing's working. Come on. There we go. When you have these plans, it's so easy for them to go wrong. Right, we actually didn't even accept the mission. Wow, okay, well that's at least accepted now. Got something. Okay, nowhere near close enough to pick it up. There we go. I don't really want to be on its side, do I? No, we want to be on the front of it, ideally. So we've got ourselves in the complete wrong position. Ah, this is not going to plan. This was meant to be quick and easy. Pick this up, chuck it up the hill, drop it off, polar supply mission, get that done today as well, and jobs are good. Don't think it's going to happen. We'll see what we can do. Obviously, I don't want to just do the oil tank delivery. Hopefully, we can time-wise get something else done as well. We have grabbed the upgrade at the very least. Yeah, this isn't going the way I'd hoped. And it would be easy to just go and change the vehicle, but I'm one of those people that always tries to persist with these things, and hopefully persistence will pay off today. Although, no, my luck, it won't. We can't not take it. We're already this kind of way involved. Right, we hooked. What's going on? We have moved it slightly. What's going on with it though? Don't go to the front. No, what's going on? What is the problem? Yeah, we can't hook on. We didn't think we could hook on, to be fair, but I thought we could get the winch attached at least. I don't understand what the problem is here. So winch is there. We've only got one point of connection, which is weird. I want a winch connected. Why have we only got one connection point? It seems to be in the middle of the actual trailer. I'm not sure. Something's not quite right here. I'm not entirely sure what it is. We're going to be too far away now. It's just going badly wrong. What to say? You've got to laugh. If you don't laugh, you end up crying. It's generally how it works, isn't it? There we go. For those of you who haven't seen SnowRunner in a while, I hope you're happy to see it back. Obviously, it's one of the longest episodes to record. So because of that, whenever we struggle for time due to me being in pain or drowsiness or anything like that, SnowRunner is the first thing that gets put to the side. Just because it takes so long to do. And I hate doing that because I love SnowRunner. I have SnowRunner all day long. I'm looking forward to Roadcraft coming out. That'll be live on the channel 20th of May. If all things go to plan. And that's going to be very SnowRunner-esque, but there's going to be a lot more to it than what I'm hearing and seeing. In terms of building, more than actually just delivering stuff. So that'll be interesting. But SnowRunner's not going anywhere. SnowRunner will continue until we've played everything it has to offer, including DLCs. That they're still bringing out, by the way. Amazingly, they're still supporting the game massively. And then eventually, at some point, we'll go on to Mudrunner Expeditions. That's my hope, anyway. One day we'll get there. Or we're gonna have to do it alongside SnowRunner, which I don't want to do because the problem is, I've always said this in the past, but I don't want Expeditions going while we're trying to do this because two very similar games, but not just that. They're both going to take a long time to record and edit and stuff, and that's two sets of videos that we're then going to struggle to keep on top of. Whereas one is fine. Two then becomes a problem. We're losing a lot of content, a lot of time. But we finally have hooked it up. I don't know what was going on. It was a nightmare. We did it though in the end. It's hooked up. Now we just need to get moving, which of course has its own issues. We are, I think, going to have to keep moving and then undoing the winch, rehooking the winch, that kind of thing. Ending on the ground and the traction. We're already getting stuck, but I think it's more that tree. Problem. Trying to pull it towards us and see if we can just get around that tree. No, it's going to happen, is it? Come on. There we go. We had to be moving a little bit first just to gain that momentum. Right, so there we go. Hopefully, we can keep moving forward. It's all going to depend on the ground. I think if the ground stays hard, so like an icy mud, we're okay. If it gets wetter, that's when I think we'll have like issues with traction. What are we doing here? straight away on the hill. We lost all momentum. That's the other thing. I think momentum is the big thing. You can keep your put the teeth back in. You can keep the momentum going. You're less likely to get stuck. It's the moments when you lose all momentum and you stop. That's when issues arise, and this is what's just happened. As we hit the hill, we had no momentum. We weren't going fast enough, essentially, and it just paid to all our movement. Okay, this is going to be slow going, but we don't have a choice. I'm going to finish this mission. I can't get this to this point and say I give up. If you know me and been with the channel a long time, you know what I'm like. If I get a beam up on it, I have to do it. I'm not going to go, oh, I can't do it, and give up. It's not going to happen. So we are going to persist with the Transtar and this till it's delivered. How bad that's going to go, I don't know. Although we've got some traction now. We are moving. We're logging. Well, not logging. We're delivering. oil tanking. We'll call it that instead of logging, shall we? We're logging the actual phrase, isn't it? Looks like we're going about to hit the top of the slope. If that's a downhill section next, that's not too bad. Come on. Keep going. Slowing down a bit now. We're in low range as well with the gearbox. Okay. We've lost momentum again. We're going to have to see if we can get any further forward here. No. So close to the top. If we can get to the top, I'm hoping it's downhill. And we'll just slide down the hill. Happy days. Be done. I don't know how many hills we've got to deal with, to be fair. The map doesn't always tell you the incline. It's not always easy to spot. Okay, we can move forward a bit more. Come on, get to the top. We're so near at the top. Although it looks like the road / trail, can't really call it a road, disappears into snow. Which isn't too bad, depending what's underneath that snow, how deep it is. One, we're inching forward. Radars on. I don't mind if we go inch by inch. We will get there. Come on. Right near the top. Just get over that crest. And then we can rest as we go down. I'm hoping a very big hill. Just slide into the fuel station. Happy days. But it'll be that easy though, I don't know. Come on. It's just we're just losing. So it doesn't help. The trader's full of fuel. You got to think that weight from that fuel is going to be immense. And we can't. Don't know if you can just empty out. I don't really want to. But that's what also doesn't help is that weight pulling us back when you've got a lack of traction as well. But we've made it to the crest of the hill. Is this a downhill section? Not as much as I would have liked it to be, I don't think. Right, this is deep snow by the looks of things. This could cause its own issues, although so far okay. There's a track just ahead. Where are we on the map? So that's where we are. That's where we're trying to get to. I was hoping this section was more steep downhill. I would have preferred that. Just get some speed going. This is more powder snow, hanging the butt kind of stuff that's just going to get in our way. Quite deep as well, isn't it? But these are the challenges of Alaska. You know, we're only in the first map of Alaska at the minute. And yeah, these challenges are meant to test us. And I think some of the things that go wrong with us and SnowRunner is the fact that, you know, we try and use different vehicles all the time. We don't just use the best vehicle for the job. We try and swap and change vehicles as much as we can, which does mean you're going to have these slow days where you're trying to get a mission done, but your vehicle really isn't up to it. But we've made that choice, and I tend to persist enough that we either get it done or we have to send something to help. Generally, it's the latter. And yeah, that's me. That's just my style, I think, more than anything else. I never go for the easy option. It does make things a little bit harder, but I like that. I think, you know, it's so easy to go find the truck that can zoom around the snow, no issues, no questions asked. That'd be too easy, boring. Using vehicles that are struggling, I don't think is a bad thing. And sometimes frustrating, annoying, admittedly, but we're still trying to persist. And I think that's the important thing. And like I say, the Transtar's never really struggled before. I think we had one occasion where it hit a really soft patch of mud back in Michigan, and we got a bit stuck. But that's about it. I can't remember many occasions when it's become a problem. And even pulling weight, I don't think it's ever been a problem with trailers and stuff. I think it doesn't help the fact that we can't hook it on because of the back end of the Transtar having that bed on the back. Because of that, we can't hook up. If we could hook the trailer on the back, and then we had the winch free just to keep us moving, this would be a lot easier. But because we're off to pick up fuel ×2, we need that bed on. So it's one of those issues where we could be in a better situation essentially. Fortunately, we're not. And the trees here aren't strong enough to pull us forward. They're just falling down. That's not helpful. It's just the snow. I can't really see what tyres we've got on either. I don't know if they're chains or not from here. Once we get daylight, we'll be able to know. And like I say, if we have got chain tyres on, because generally I've put chain tyres on every vehicle the first time we use them in Alaska. If they struggle with chains, then we'll take them off. Because there's no point having chains on if they're going to struggle. We'll go back to mud tyres or whatever we've got. And I think the Transtar, if it's got chains on, we will be changing. I think they have. You can just see on the back wheels there. I think it is chain tyres. And some vehicles seem to do well with them, some vehicles don't. And obviously chain tyres aren't really designed for snow, are they? They're designed for traction in ice. Hence the chain's trying to grip into the ice. The snow's not the same. So, yeah, that's something I would make a note of. So we need to change the Transtar's tyres back to whatever we were on previously. Whether it's mud tyres or in terrain or whatever. But yeah, I don't think it does well in the snow. Although again, we're not putting this in the ideal way because of the weight on the back on a winch rather than directly on the back of us. It's one of those. I think once we get this dropped off, which we will, and we take the fuel to the base, we'll see how it does with stuff on the back of it, and then we'll see if the tyres make any difference there. Because it may be the situation we're in is the problem. You know, the weight of the trailer pulling back, causing us not to have much traction, causing us not to be able to move too quickly. It's just that weight that's the problem because it's not directly connected. So it could be the chains work well with the Transtar, but the situation just isn't ideal in that sense. I know we've used the Transtar previously in Alaska as well. Pretty sure we have. It's been okay. So I think it is more situational based. But yeah, that's kind of our plan with the chain tyres. Every vehicle we use, we'll use the chains, and we will then, if it doesn't work with that vehicle, we'll change them out. But you know, they're designed for this kind of place, aren't they? That's the thing. I can't even move forward here. We're not connected to the trailer, and we are not moving. We've got no trees to connect to. They keep falling down. We're in a bit of a situation here. It's not gone well. We're just digging in. There's no traction on the back wheels. We're not connected. We can reverse a little bit there. That adds a little bit of movement. Not too much, but a little bit. Does that mean we can move forward a little bit here? Really? See, the tree, every time we connect to a tree, it just falls down. Out of reach of those ones, just about. Over one to the side there. That's a thicker tree. Maybe that could help us. Just want to move enough to get us out of that little bog of snow. But it's not looking good. It really isn't. We've got a decent way with the trailer, considering it's not the ideal conditions. We've got a decent way, but at the same time, this is just not going the way I wanted it to. We've got another crest to reach there. I'm hoping after that it's all downhill, but at this point, I need a miracle, I think, to get this done. It's just not. It's not going the way I want it to. I think they are chained on the tyres, aren't they? I think they are. Obviously, you can put chains just on the back as well. You don't have to have them on the front. I haven't tried that setup. I've always thought if you're going to have chains on your tyres, you're going to have them on all tyres. I wonder if there is a benefit to having just rear, if you rear wheel drive, just rear chains and no front chains. I don't know if that will make a difference driving wise, but I've always just thought if you have them on, you have them on all tyres. That may be something to try as well on some vehicles. I don't know. That's interesting. Has anyone tried that? If you've tried it, with the chains on, just the rear or just the front, depending on the vehicle, let me know what you think. Does it change anything? I know a few people like Stu the Gamer. He says chains are rubbish. There's no point using them. I get his point. I do. There are times I'm thinking they don't do anything, but again, they're not designed for snow, so it's one of those. According to the game information itself, when you put them on, it does say in these conditions they should be brilliant. But yeah, I don't think this situation itself isn't down to just tyres. There's more to this and the struggles we're having, shall we say? But we're struggling. How long do we persist for before we call for help? Yeah, we're getting to that point. I think we're going to have to call for help. It's taken too long, and I think there's no point us just burning through fuel, time, this episode, and not going anywhere. And it's not getting any easier. So I'm thinking we call for help. Not too sure what vehicle we're going to call for help in yet, but I think that's our best plan. We're just not doing it. And all this, we'll call for help for a vehicle, not to take over, but to pull us out. That's what the vehicle is going to do. It's not going to take over what we're doing. It's just going to pull us out. That's the plan. Right. Let me turn off the vehicle, the Transtar, and go and grab a different vehicle. Now, the vehicle that is coming to the rescue is the Western Star 6900 Twinsteer, and it is coming to rescue us. I also thought we'll bring this up here because if we're going to do the rest of the supply missions to the polar base, which is our primary kind of reason where we're heading, then this might be coming handy because we need to pick up a few bits. So I think this is powerful enough. I know we're getting a bit stuck in the snow here. It is powerful enough to pull us forward, I'm pretty sure, without really getting itself stuck. That's my hope anyway. Pretty sure it's powerful enough. It won't be able to hook on. We couldn't just take over because we couldn't hook on the trailer on the back of it anyway. We knew that. It's all for pulling us out, and then we can continue on trying to get down the hill. Don't tell me I'm stuck. We are moving, just not very quickly. I did not think this would have problems here. Come on. I was in low range, and it seems to be doing worse in low range than it does in normal. It's weird. Okay. Come on. I did not think this would get stuck. I know we're in the deep snow. We're not on the track, which obviously does play a big part. This is now making me nervous. Whether it's going to be, who's going to have enough power to pull us forward? Right, we've connected up to the Transtar, and yeah, easy pulling. Don't want to go too far because obviously I don't want to leave the trailer behind. And every time, if we swap vehicle, I think we lose the winch, don't we? So we need to swap to this, winch the trailer forwards. We can move a little bit, not massively though. But if we can get the trailer forwards, then we can move forward, winch a bit more. It's a shame the winches don't stay as you're winching, if that makes sense, because we should just have a freeway convoy by the end. But I think we lose the winch every time. And yeah, the winch isn't connected there either, so it's just about getting to the crest of the hill. I think after that we may be okay. Winch, yep, connected. I don't know if we can go anywhere from here. There's a bit of movement. Could we overtake? Maybe. No, we've got no traction still. I wondered if we could really get round, but no. Although saying maybe, don't know. We pulled the trailer up. That's the main thing we're trying to do here. There is a bit of movement, not enough, I don't think. Yes, the trailer can push it forward. That's the other thing with the winch. We use that to push. We pull the trailer fully up to the back. That can push us forwards. Oh, we may get round this. No, maybe not. Right. It's not going to happen, I don't think. So, mate, we had a chance of that, but I don't think it's going to happen. We're just spinning up. No. Okay. Not the end of the world. We're going to pull ourselves across anyway. Pull ourselves just over the top of the crest. And we're going downhill next, so this should be fairly simple. Swap back to the Twinsteer, Transtar, sorry. Twinsteer is the one we're pulling. I'm getting confused between the two now. Twinsteer, Transtar. Right, Transtar, come on. Do what you do best. Let's keep going. See the weight just pull back there for a minute. But we are about to head downhill. Come on. Use the slope. Trailer's coming. Come on. Use the power of the slope plus the weight of the trailer and stuff to put us forward. Just keep checking on the trailer. If we flip that trailer, we're in trouble, so I don't want to do that. Oh, that's a weird bottom bit. It kind of bottoms out on the front, and that's just wet mud. It's not even the snow that's causing the issue now, is it? It's the wet mud instead. Although we've got through it, that's the main thing. Let's keep moving. Another little hill. Can we get up it in one piece, or are we going to have issues? Having issues, aren't we? Low range, come on. Right, we're stuck in the mud. Okay, we can winch ourselves forward. Obviously, we've got to be aware that trailer's now not connected. But we're getting close. So let's connect the trailer back up. We can move forward with it. And there we go. We're logging again. Yeah, we're getting there. It's slow progress. Admittedly, it's slow progress. I really thought we'd get a lot more done today. I really did. But this hasn't quite gone to plan. Best laid plans never quite work out, do they? But yeah, this hasn't gone to plan. But it's teaching us some important lessons about what not to do next time. Okay. Left hand side of the trees, I think. It looks like there's a way to the right for the trees, but it's not. We definitely aren't there. We don't want on the left either. There's a big snowbank. This is quite tight here. Don't tell me the wheels have got stuck in the snowbank. I think they have. Yeah, no, we can move. Thought we're done then. I really thought we were done. We'll have to get the Twinsteer back here. We've got some movement. Come on. I just need something winch forward wise, and we would have been alright there, I think. Come on. You've got to winch the trailer forward a bit as well. Can't go too far each time, and that was obviously stops us getting any real momentum as well. Come on. It's downhill. Use gravity. That's what we've got to try and utilise. Although I think we're done. I think we're stuck again. There's no movement at all forward there. You see how deep it is as well. Nearly half the tire. Well, I think around half the tire is under. Oh yeah, looks like it is. We're not ready to get out of here, are we? Okay. Yeah, we're stuck. That's not moving, I don't think. Trying to winch a trailer to us to see if it'll push us forward, but this is not right. It's not doing it. We're going backwards though. We can go backwards. It's the forwards bit that doesn't quite work. Yeah, I don't think we've got anything here. We are stuck. There's nothing we can do. Okay, we're going to call on the Twinsteer once again to come and help. That's what it's here for. It's here to help. So we'll see if we can get past and put them forward. We're so close to getting this done. as well. That's the thing. But yeah, I was hoping to get a lot more done today, and it's not going to happen. We'll still do the fuel. I'm kind of in that mindset that no matter what happens, how long this takes, once we get the delivery done of the oil tank, we'll go and do the fuel to the polar base. While we getting stuck, come on, Twinsteer. Yeah, that's the plan. No matter what, we're getting that base today with fuel. That's guaranteed. If it's in 4 hours' time, then it's 4 hours' time. Hopefully, it won't be. Okay, that didn't work. I thought if we tried pushing them from the back, that might do something, but yeah. Then we're going to have with that connection. Is there a loose connection like it has? Would be an issue, essentially. But we can just about squeeze past. We go through the snow bunker. So lucky that there's enough room for 2 vehicles there, to be fair. Okay, winch connected. Let's pull this forward. Obviously, we can't go too far because we've got a trailer. Right, can we still reach trailers the first one? Yes, we can. Put it forward. Is that enough manoeuvring? Or do we need more? Question. I think we need more. Thought that might be enough, but I don't think it is. Okay. Trailer is just like that. Back into the. I'm going to. Yeah, Twinsteer. I was losing track of names for a second there. Right, let's put it forward a little bit more. See how easy that is now for the Twinsteer. We're so close. We're literally, main road is just ahead. Have we gone too far away? No, we're connected. Bring it forward. Hoping we can get round here and not get ourselves stuck by trying to get round. But we're near enough there. It's near enough delivery time. It's taken us longer than I would have liked. Half an hour, in fact. Wow. I like the episodes to be around half an hour long, but I've got to do the other mission because I'm determined. So this will be over half an hour, but yeah, it's been one of those challenging times. Right, go. It still can't move. Come on, let's get it done. You should be able to skip through this, no issues. So close, so close. Okay, come on, down the side, down the little bit of hill, and then across the road. That's all we've got to do. And then never talk about this ever again. I think we're there. Trailer's on the back. Come on. Let's hit that main road. There we go. There's the speed. I haven't seen that all day so far until now. Let's hand this in. Look at that traction. Look at that traction. It's lovely. So nice to see. Right, let's hand this mission in. And we've got that done. I'm so glad to get out of the way. This one on the right. And that is it. Task complete. The oil tank delivery is done. Wow. It took us a lot longer than we wanted. It's been annoying, frustrating, but it's done. Now, onto the main task that we wanted to do today. We're not going to get it all done, but we'll get the first supplies there at the very least. And that'll be 2 loads of fuel. That was the whole point of coming here, to start this process of grabbing what we need. 2 loads of fuel to start with. We get something done towards what they need. 3 lots of bricks as well. I'll put it on. Here we go. Bricks, metal beams, and fuel. So we can get at least some of this done today. As I say, it's not too far away either. That's the thing. It's not far. We may have to check the map for turning off. And we've got to find out where we get the bricks from. I'm not 100% sure where they come from in a minute, but we'll sort that out, of course. The main thing is, we've completed two things. We got the upgrade, completed the fuel tank delivery, and we're now set off to do what we intended to do today. Only half an hour later. But yeah, we follow this road straight, and then we come off, left-hand turn there, and then down this road, follow it all the way, and we're there somewhere. That's where we're heading. It's mainly all roadway, so obviously roadway doesn't mean tarmac, it can mean dirt, snow, but it is all that kind of way. A little bit of water, but not too bad. Let the voice as we go. Yeah, so it should be fairly simple, I think. I don't think there's anything majorly a problem on the route. We're saying this about actually seeing the route before, though. So there is a chance there is some problems, but I don't think there will be. Okay, this is the road to turn left. Straight away you can see icy mud. But it does look solid. Solid is good. Solid means we've still got some movement. We've got less movement, and that enables us to get more traction. This is when the chain car should excel. That's more wet. Maybe we should be jumping around. I think we're doing okay. I don't know how far away we are distance-wise, but we're just about there. Pretty sure. Around the bend. It's a straight run then, I think. I don't know. There's this one here. There's a different turn off. Oh, I must have been completely thinking the wrong turn off then. I thought it was close to me. Wow, okay. Well, we've got another track to go down. Again, on the map look like roads, but obviously more of a track than anything else. Again, I think the icy mud, it's some more of a solid mud in places. Actually, it's a bit wet in places too.
We're getting there. A few little hassles with the ground, but it's not too bad. And we are nearly there. I'm kind of trying to figure out, because we haven't been to a lot of these locations yet, I'm still trying to work out the map and remembering, after looking at the map, where we're actually going and turns and stuff. I'm pretty sure we head down here and there's a right bend, and then we're straight, I think. I'm hoping that's the right way. I'm pretty sure it is. This is the bend. Wasn't it bend in water? Okay. Water at the start of the straight. Ah, okay. Didn't remember that on the map, but it's not an issue. Come on, let's keep going. We need that. Nearly there. There we go. Come on, out of the water. And we are sorted. I think this should be a straight run now. Oh, we're not quite out. We were out. We lost momentum. I shouldn't. We slowed down. Just me, not thinking, and we lost all momentum there, which gets us stuck. Come on. That shouldn't really be too much of a problem. There we go. Jobs are good. Okay, let's get this done. We've wasted enough time today getting stuck and having all these different issues. Let's get this done at least. And some of this mission complete today, and we'll look to do the rest of it in due course. There's a task here. Obviously, there's tasks we haven't picked up, and this is one of them. So we're going to try and pick up tasks as we go. This one, I didn't even see what. I think it was radio station or something. I didn't really see it. Too quick. But we'll have a proper look at those before we finish. Okay, shouldn't have took the shortcut across the snow though, I don't think. Okay, so where's our put down point? Over there. Okay. That should be fine. Yeah, I don't want to go too far off track because that could be a problem, although this wants to be off track to be fair. Right, deliver our fuel. 2 loads of fuel delivered, and that is some of the port polar base supply done. Yeah, 2 lots done. We still need other bits and pieces, but at least we've done something. Let's just check what this one is. Okay, that's a radio station one. That one is. There is one more task here to pick up, so I think we're going to quickly head there and pick that up as well. And then we'll have a quick look at what these tasks are, and then we'll be done for the day. It's not gone the way I wanted it to today. We've had some issues, but done what we can. That's the important part. It's nice to get a couple of things done. You know, we did the lost oil tank delivery, so that's something complete. We found an upgrade as well, and we've done some of this one. As I say, in the next episode, we'll try and see if we can do more of it, depending on what we've got located and where. But hopefully, everything's on this map. We have to go elsewhere for bits, and it may become an issue. But we'll have a look and see what we do next time. But first, let's pick up this final task, and let's add it to our list of things to do at least. I like to pick these up as and when we can, just so we've got them on a list. And then whenever we're passing something, we can then look, can we do it? Yes, we can. Perfect. Right, that is all the tasks picked up. Let's have a quick look what they all entail. So, find the radio station. We've just got to go to the radio station. Be an off-road vehicle probably there. Lost tube. We need to... lost tube is pick up the tube and deliver it to a drilling site. Large pipe to drilling site. Okay. It's not too far away from it, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem, to be fair. And then abandoned supplies, curtain side trailer. That needs delivering to the polar base as well. Okay. None of that seems that difficult. We'll try and do them as and when we can, as always. That is it for today. A massive thank you for joining us. I want to apologise about the audio. I'm not sure what happened, but during editing, some of the audio got messed up. It's still able to listen to. It's just not the best. But thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time for more SnowRunner.